Carpinteria Valley Association was founded in 1964, 50 years ago. That's why we're celebrating our 50th anniversary this year. It was founded in response to what a lot of community members perceived as threats to what Carpinteria is, what it was at the time, and what it still is. A small beach town with a lot of charm and a lot of reason for being here, a lot of soul. And so there was a number of local folks at the time who were real concerned, got together, and just created a grassroots organization that has been involved in a number of different issues throughout the years. The issues have varied from small little local, very much neighborhood issues, such as a specific development or specific second story on a house, proposals like that, to much larger things like, well, the crown jewel, I think, for CVA's history is the acquisition of the Carpinteria Bluffs. Having the Bluffs acquired through the public donations and public support and some grant funding was a major accomplishment for this town, and is really a key thing to keeping Carpinteria, keeping it what it has been, and keeping that continuity into the future. CVA is really excited about the things we've accomplished in the past and the things we hope to accomplish in the future. There's fights that are ongoing, and there's battles that are never done. Preserving something, conserving it, is something that's ongoing. There's no end. There's always threats, there's always challenges, there's always a change in the way things are done. So as we look at the challenges we have right now, we're involved in a couple initiatives right now that we're excited about. One is the Solarized Carpinteria Valley. We've partnered with Community Environmental Council in a program to put solar panels on residential rooftops throughout the Carpinteria and Summerland areas. And that's going along very well. We've got a number of folks signed up, and contractors are getting ready to do that work on a number of houses locally. And that's a really exciting program that we had no idea about 50 years ago. Such technology didn't even exist. Other things we're involved in watchdogging oil and gas development in the area. We're watching the pending general plan update with the city of Carpinteria, things that are kind of behind the scenes to a lot of people. A lot of people aren't aware of these sort of planning issues going on, but CVA knows that to really have an effect, you need to be involved in the beginning part of a planning process. And our goal is to get more members of the community active and involved and having their voice heard. To us, that's really important. That's what it's about. That's how we achieve keeping Carpinteria a small beach town. A really key part of this community, and I believe really any community, is the open space. There needs to be parks, there need to be fields for athletic events for both youth and adults, but there also needs to be natural open space. That's a big part of why the Carpinteria Bluffs are so important to this community, and there's other open spaces around the edge of town, outside the city limit, up in the foothills, and places that people can go and just be quiet and just be by themselves or with a small number of people and just connect with nature and connect with the natural environment. In an area that's all built up, a very urban area, there's a detachment from nature. And when there's detachment, there becomes less appreciation. Here in Carpinteria, I think that the vast majority of people have very strong appreciation for the natural environment, our clean air, our beautiful days, our beach, and our mountains and our open space. And just taking a walk across Carpinteria Bluffs or taking a walk on the beach without a giant oil rig looming over you is a really positive experience. I think is a big part of why a lot of us want to be here. So over Carpinteria Valley Association's history, there have been a number of people involved in the organization, and we're really proud to have had such a broad cross-section of the community involved with us. Some folks have been with us since near the beginning of those 50 years, and a number of other folks have just joined in the last few months or few years. And it's that kind of diversity of experience and history in Carpinteria, and some newcomers to Carpinteria who just recently found this town, choosing to come here and wanting to preserve the town being the reason they come. CVA, again, looks forward to continuing to be active in a number of different areas and addressing whatever concerns there are for our community. And anyone who's interested in learning more about us or joining us can go to our website. And it's kind of a long address, but it's easy. It's carpinteriavalley.org. And come check that out, look at some of the things we're involved in, and look at some of our past newsletters, and get to know us a little bit.